we start the meeting then, everybody? Welcome everybody. Can I just remind everyone present that this meeting is being broadcast live via YouTube, and the recording will be archived for future viewing. So could all councillors and officers ensure that when they speak they switch their microphones on, and when they're finished speaking they switch their microphones off. This is extremely important for the live stream to ensure that the cameras will be focused on the individual who will be speaking. Thank you. So welcome everybody to this meeting of the Standards Committee, Monday the 25th of November 2024. Could I ask for any apologies, please, Andrea?
Thank you, Chair. We've received apologies from independent person Goodall.
Thank you. Any declarations of interest from anybody? No, thank you. Could I just ask if everybody's read and agrees with the public minutes of the meeting held on the 2nd of September 2024? I'd like to propose those.
Sorry, I'm minuted as present. I certainly wasn't present in person. I don't know whether Angela could maybe confirm if Andrea, sorry, could confirm if I was present on Zoom, but I certainly wasn't on site present, according to my information.
Councillor Beach. Andrea?
Apologies, Councillor Beach. I've got you on my notes. I've got a tick next to your initials, so I can check.
Okay, can we check that, Andrea? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Any urgent business to consider? Any urgent business tonight? No. Can we now go over to the monitoring officer for his update, please?
A brief update tonight, councillors and colleagues, so I'm not going to keep you too long. So in terms of the general numbers, we have 2 live standards complaints, and those are the same 2 that were before you previously at the last standards committee. You will recall that the first is in relation to Councillor Phil Hudson, one of our borough councillors, and having contacted the investigator, I've received an assurance that the report will be finalised by the end of this month. I'm aware that the personal circumstances of the investigator have been quite challenging recently, which has contributed to the delay from the sounds of it, but things seem to be back on track now, having caught up with him. The second live matter is regarding Councillor Atkins at Roaster Parish Council. This is in respect of an alleged non-declaration of interest, and is again being looked at by the same investigators, so has suffered from the same delays we were experiencing in terms of the first matter. But all the relevant witnesses have been spoken to, so it's simply a case of the report being drafted and finalised. Excuse me. In terms of other matters, there have been 2 complaints which have concluded without the need for an investigation, and that was a complaint made against Councillor Justlov Krupski, and that was concluded informally following an apology being given. And there was also a complaint against Councillor Sylvester of Utoxeter Town Council. In that particular instance, it wasn't regarded that he was performing his councillor duties and therefore engaged the code of conduct. So all in all, councillors, another quiet period, especially so compared to those periods in the not too distant past, and happy to take any questions.
Any questions for the monitoring officer? No? Right, I'm just going to move into the private part of the meeting now. So, in accordance with Section 100A4 of the Local Government Act 1972, the press and public will be excluded from the remainder of the meeting, as it's likely, in view of the nature of the business to be transacted or the nature of the proceedings, that there would be disclosed exempt information as defined in paragraphs of Part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Act, indicated in brackets before each item number on the agenda. Can we vote to move into the private? Yeah. All. Thank you.